In this video, we sail from Antigua to Dutch Sint Maarten, then to French Sint Maarten, and we get blasted by a jet airplane. Last time, on sailing Balachandra, we did a major repair on our dinghy, gluing the transom on more permanently, and dealt with a spun prop on our outboard motor.
Hi, if you're new to the channel, I'm Noelle.
And I'm Dan.
And we're sailing Balachandra. We sailed all the way from Nova Scotia, Canada to the Caribbean.
That's right, we're sailing all around the Caribbean now, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, just go below this video, look for the big red subscribe button, and press that button.
Hand steering sucks. No, it doesn't. I don't mind hand steering. The combination of the swell and trying to hold this point of sail was just tiresome. But we had really good weather, no squalls. We left Antigua around, I think it was 10 p.m. And we should be arriving here in Sint Maarten around 3 or 4 the next day. So not bad, not bad. We've been averaging around 5 to 6 knots downwind. Dan did his first time going wing on wing. He was pretty proud of himself. He also caught a fish while I was sleeping. He caught himself a bluefin tuna, and he's very happy about it. I told him no fishing, but does he listen? No, he doesn't listen. So I'm feeling a bit better now. Got coffee in hand, but I had to be on camera.
Just see Dutch Sint Maarten on the horizon, and we're almost there, so it's pretty nice after a lot of hand steering to finally get there. Our autopilot works. It works better upwind. Downwind, you can press the auto button and it works for like 10-20 minutes, and then it starts to beep, especially in higher winds. But for
big swell.
Yeah, big swell throws it off big time because it makes the sails move, and then suddenly it can't keep up. But for about a 3 or 4 hour period last night, I was motoring and we were downwind sailing at the same time, and the autopilot liked this one combination, so we were able to kind of get a break for a few hours. This behind me is St. Bart's. We're just passing St. Bart's. We'd stop in St. Bart's, but to stop there you need a PCR test, and the PCR tests in Antigua were $300 US. So for us that's $600 US altogether, which is absurd. Whereas in Dutch Sint Maarten we don't even need a PCR test right now because they trust Antigua, where Antigua had very low COVID numbers, so we can get in there. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we arrived in Dutch Sint Maarten. We stayed in Dutch Sint Maarten for a couple weeks and repaired our dinghy. If you go back and watch some of our recent videos, you can see that we've been busy. Sint Maarten is part of the Leeward Islands of the Caribbean. It comprises of 2 separate countries divided between the northern French side called Sint Maarten and the southern Dutch side called Sint Maarten, spelled S-I-N-T-M-A-A-R-T-E-N. St. Maarten is still recovering from the damage and aftermath of Hurricane Irma back in 2017, a Category 5 hurricane. There are still many sunken yachts in the lagoon and damaged buildings on shore, still undergoing repairs. After some time in Dutch Sint Maarten, we did our paperwork to go to French St. Maarten, which is the other side of the island, and Noelle actually did that paperwork.
Yeah, that was the first time I did a check-in. Actually, it was like the easiest check-in. Well, it was my first time, but okay, I can't say it's the easiest check-in I've ever done, but it was so friggin' easy. Like, I just walked up to a computer, enter, print, get a stamp, done. It was just amazing, and I didn't have to pay anything. It was just so simple.
To come to French St. Maarten, we just had to sail around the bottom of the island, and we've been hanging out here on the French side for about a week.
Yeah, we're enjoying the French side. There's not as much hustle and bustle. There's wider areas to walk in, large sidewalks. I've been enjoying it for Zeus's sake, at least.
And French baking, and baguettes.
Yeah.
And croissants.
Yeah, and they're very friendly here. Super friendly, really good hospitality.
So as you know, Noelle and I are both Canadians, and we do know a little bit of French. And I grew up with French and learned French in school, so that's coming in handy here in French St. Maarten, because we're technically in France here, and a lot of the people just speak French. Just today I took the dinghy to get water, and the security guard at the marina only spoke French, so I was kind of excited I got to use my Canadian French. But they don't really like our Canadian French that well, so if I speak to them, and sometimes they speak back in English because they know right away I'm not from France. You know that place where there's an airport, and at the end of the runway there's a beach that people stand on, and when airplanes take off they like get blown down the beach?
We did that, and we got sandblasted. Oh my gosh, we were finding sand in nooks and crannies that we didn't think was possible. I tried to brush it off. There's no way it was coming off. I still had sand stuck on me like 2-3 days later. It was fun. We didn't like fall down and tumble over like some people have, like you've seen in the movies and whatnot. But yeah, people have done it. 3 friends of ours actually waited for like this one of the jumbo jets, you know, with the massive engines. And they actually ended up flying back like almost into the water.
There's big warning signs that say like danger and don't stand too close and aircraft zone and all that stuff, but they still let people go there. It's crazy.
It was fun. I really liked the beach bar right by that area. It's a really quaint beach bar. They have some beach chairs there for you to lay on and relax and enjoy. The bar itself is in the shape of a boat, and the bar stools are just like around the bow of this boat. It's really neat. So you just sit there, enjoy yourself a cocktail, bottle of beer, and just watch these airplanes come in and out very low, and the sun's just there and the beach is there, and it's such a chill spot. So we went to the grocery store for the first time a few weeks back now, and I had a mini like panic attack. It's been ages since I've been in a large grocery store that actually sold, you know, everything that I'm used to back in North America, you know? And
cheap beer.
Everything's cheap. Beer is cheaper than water here.
Yeah.
It's not, everything's not cheap, but it's way cheaper than any of the other islands we've been on for the past 7 months.
Here they have like all the things we're looking for the prices that we expect to pay back home. So it's really cool to be able to stock up on the things that you love and find them.
I just couldn't get over the price of groceries here. It's the first island I've been on that, you know, the groceries were actually quite affordable. More so on the Dutch side than the French side. Although the French side, you get baguettes and cheeses for $1.50, $2, and like you don't see that. You never get cheese for $1.50 or $2. Like that's unheard of. But no, here on the French side, everything's regulated, and for items like that coming in from France, all the prices are on par as to what they would pay in France. But if you want meats and fruits and veggies and stuff like that, it's better to get it from the Dutch side. You can dinghy over or catch a bus. Buses are typically around $2 for one way, $2 back, depending on how far you're actually traveling. There is some coin-operated laundry facilities here in St. Martin. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's nothing too crazy. Each anchorage, if you just like Google Map it, it'll show you where they're located and how to get there. You're looking about €7 per load, maybe €10 per load. That's including washing and drying. But it's almost better for you to just hire someone to pick up, do all the work for you and drop it off, because you end up only spending a few dollars extra to have it professionally done and folded and cleaned. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this week's video, please don't forget to leave us a like or a comment below. We enjoy reading those.
And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, just go below this video and look for that big red subscribe button and press that button. And if you haven't checked out our Patreon page, it's always a good time to do so. Patreon is a place where you can give back if you like what we do and you want to support us. Thanks. See you later.
Howdy! It was a sail. I hate downwind. Sucks. Seas sucked. Everything sucks.